Hi, Vanessa. So, first lesson today, which is good. Hope you've gotten, you're probably in the process of getting your guitar right now, hopefully. But anyway, so we did three chords and then a little bit of strumming as well. So just about, we were talking a lot about finger posture and, how to kind of hold them the right way. So, as I said, you want very tip of your finger. So I'll just make a mark on my finger there. So if you can see that, I hope it's coming up where that went. So you're literally just talking a couple of millimeters below the nail. You want it on the very tip generally. Um, Also, you want it coming straight down. So you don't want this, and you don't want this where it's kind of bent over the string like that. You just want it coming straight down on the string like that. Okay, so not slanted over either way, just straight down. Again, as well, where possible, you want it right up to the fret. So if I'm behind the second fret, first fret, second fret, I'm behind it, I want to be only just behind it. About there. That's where I want to be. So I don't want to be on it. And you kind of, and when you're practicing your chords as well, what you'll find is your fingers will kind of creep without you knowing it. Because there's quite a bit of tension there, so they can kind of creep up the way. So initially, you kind of have to constantly be looking out for little adjustments that you need to make. Like for example, with this E minor here, it's likely that your middle finger might go over the fret like that. So you just want to back down so that they're both behind the second fret. Now, ideally, you'd like this finger to be up here, but obviously, this finger won't fit otherwise. So there's the E minor. And as well, make sure every now and then you test it by just going one string at a time. So for example, if I'm getting this, that, so you see what's happening there? So my middle finger is holding this one down, fine, but it's touching the G string as well. So that means I need to just angle it up the way, okay, just to get it away. It's millimeters, it's very small, but it does matter. So, but let's say your fingers are already at a straight angle like this, okay, you see that? But you're still getting this. Then what you can do is you see there the way there's a little bit of space between my middle finger and this string. So I could just lift up and move it up a couple of millimeters like that. So as I said, these adjustments are very small, but they're important. And then keep it straight up. And there we go. So that was the first one, E minor. And so then we're coming around here. So first finger, second fret on the A string, fifth string, second finger, second fret on the D string, fourth string. Okay, so for the A minor 7, then we're pivoting around. So middle finger stays where it is, first finger comes around here. Now, if you're having trouble getting back here, okay, to the first fret, there's nothing wrong with bringing your middle finger down just a bit. That's fine. You will need a little bit more pressure, but it's no big deal. All right, and generally, if you can, try and avoid the open E string with this chord. So you want to kind of start it here. So there's the A minor 7, back to the E minor. And it's very important to go back, forward, over and over and over again. You can't do that enough. So A minor or E minor, A minor 7, E minor, A minor 7, back and forward. Then the other one we did was G. So this finger comes away, which gives us room to go right up to the fret. First finger or second finger is up here, third fret on the sixth, and then this one comes down here, third fret on the first. Now again, with the posture of your finger, try not to be out over it like that. See if I can see that. You want to be straight down on it. Now, and the position of your elbow, your whole arm, that does matter. So if you're in like this, if your elbow is too close to you, that'll kind of you'll get a sort of a twisted kind of posture in your hand there, and it just won't work. So move that around as well, so that just it's very trial and error too, because everybody's hands are different and all that. So be aware that your whole arm does make part of the equation. So just move that about a bit, and when you get it to a point where it shouldn't be too much of a strain, okay? Because if you're bending your hand all out of shape, then there's something about the way you're approaching it to begin with that's probably wrong. So your hand might be too high up on it, for example, like this. In which case, just bring it down the way like that. So for example, if your thumb is right up here and you're kind of up on it, kind of just bring it down So that way you can kind of stand up a bit straighter. And then as for strumming, we were just talking down, 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 up, down, but keep that motion regular. Down, down, up, down, and just change the chords each one. Down, down, up, down. A minor 7. And as well as that, you know, don't be afraid to change up the chord progression, but just keep it steady. So 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. You know, just throw in the ups, skip a few downs maybe, and just mix it up. But yeah, the main thing is just going back and forth, over and over and over again on those chords. And just, you know, all the P's and Q's that we just talked about there, just, you know, you kind of, at first, you kind of have to be constantly watching that stuff. But eventually, it does become second nature. So, all right, I'll see you next time. Have a good one.